guys, welcome to my another vlog. Today we will going to look at my works, my artworks and the things I've made in 2021 that we have reached till the April. So we're just gonna look our sketches, our artworks that we have made. So it's a sketchbook tour from January till the April of 2021 and I'm really excited about this. I'm not in my art studio and I probably will not be going into my art studio because I have all my artworks here in my room, in my art studio in the above stairs. I usually just go when I want to paint, I want to draw, or I want to get some inspiration from that because that area is specially made for that because I love that area, the energy and the vibe that I get in my art studio. So that's why I pick up that area near that stairs where the more light is there, where is more air is there, that is more near to the nature because I love nature and the ideas started flowing in my mind when I'm more near to the nature. So that's why I pick up that one. I could have made my own room as a storeroom, as an art studio guys, but I didn't. So let's now hop on to here and we're just gonna look at these sketches, the artworks that I have made, and also I'm gonna talk about how I made the color from the ashes because I uploaded a YouTube shorts, a mini art vlog, and a few people actually enjoyed that video and they really want to know more about it. So I'm going to also talk about how to convert your burnt ashes in a beautiful colors that you can probably make a beautiful artworks out of it. So I'm going to show you my artworks which I have made from that ashes and they look pretty amazing, and I'm going to make more such colors from the natural ingredients like the clay, like the sand or the dust, or even from the ashes. Now guys, this is my desk and you can see it's so much messy. The artwork is there. Now I probably have the sketchbook as well, but I prefer to make onto the single pieces of paper. Like I have the sketchbook guys as well. Like I'm gonna show you my sketchbooks. Just wait for now. This one is the sketchbook I have. This one is the orange one guys. And I have made a few of the artworks into that. Now this one is the, I guess the energy drink I made in the October. So it's not a recent artwork, and this one is the another artwork I made in this sketchbook, but I probably rarely made any of my artworks in this sketchbook. I really don't know why is that so, but I prefer to work onto the single pieces of paper. Like I just take a big paper and cut it into the small pieces and then I use the single paper and to create my artworks. So this one is another one I made. I guess this one is just for the coloring books, like the simple line arts. The simple line art sorts of stuff. So some of them are pretty amazing. These are quite simple sketches that I made just from my marker. I guess this one is another piece of artwork guys. Then I have made this one, then another this one. All these artworks are there in my sketchbook, but I don't draw much in my sketchbook. That's the orange colored sketchbook. It's also there guys. Now this one. So I made pretty small artworks, illustrations in this sketchbook. I think this is just for the kids drawing or for the coloring books, the coloring pages. So that's why I have made that. And this was just the sort of the practicing stuff. Another one, few of them more than this one. I guess that's it. I haven't made after that in this sketchbook. So that's all I made in this sketchbook. This is my another sketchbook guys. Now here is just the practicing stuff. I'm practicing eyelashes over here. So this is the practicing, then this is just the simple sketches I did in the, I guess in the 2019, and after that I didn't even touch the sketchbook. This is a very quiet sketchbook guys. Now this one is the artwork that I really, this one is the another one. This one I guess is the latest artwork that I made in this one sketchbook. Then this one is also the latest artworks that I made. That's all guys. Guys, these were the two sketchbooks that are quite old, like I guess it's 2 years old, and I haven't made much in those sketchbooks. I really don't know. I buy the sketchbooks and I just draw it for some time and then I just left it like that, and eventually take a single piece of paper and started painting and drawing all that. I really don't know why I do so, but that's all. It's all about the creativity and my ease of working on the artwork. So now let's hop onto the single pieces of the artwork that I have made. Now this one is the bird artwork guys. This one is the bird artwork. Bird artwork I made with the acrylic, and this one is the quite recent guys. I think I made 2 or 3 days back only, and yeah. Now this one is the artwork that I made from the Ashes. Yes, this one is the ashes, and I was only having the brown color ashes. So that's why the ashes. Now the texture is quite amazing, guys. I really love the textures. I don't know why it's so pretty and so amazing. Now these were the simple stuffs that I made. I made these simple watercolor textures, and then I just used the Korean marker, brush markers to do the hand lettering over them. Now this one is another bird artwork I made like a week back with the acrylic and with the watercolor. I love experimenting with the new art mediums and mixing these art mediums very well. So this one is the artwork that I've made, and I really enjoy that. Another one, this one is also watercolor texture, and then I did the hand lettering. Now this one is also the artwork, the abstract painting that I made from the wood. That I made from the ashes. This works pretty amazing. Like you can see, the texture is so amazing, and I really love that. And when you just actually touch that, you can feel the texture of your ashes. So that's the beauty. That's why I picked up the ashes. This one is another watercolor texture. That's a very plain texture, and then I've used it in the hand lettering. Now this is the another simple watercolor texture. So I love creating the textures, guys. I don't know. This one is another the two colors textures. This one is another texture. I made a simple textures. This one is another watercolor texture. I love pretty amazing. Now this one is a realistic artwork. I did like a 1 month back, but I didn't go into that much detailing as I used to do in my portraits. But yeah, this one is another watercolor texture. Then the watercolor texture, I create watercolor textures a lot. Another one. I think this one are from the Korean markers, brush markers, because they have the brush markers as watercolor. This one amazing as well. This one is a tulip drawing. I don't know, I pretty don't like that much drawing of flower with the graphite. This one is the anything watercolor texture, guys. I really love such kind of textures, and I'm gonna make a sketchbook out of these textures, guys, probably in the future. This one is amazing. This one is really amazing to see the watercolor textures, naming. And this one is a simple artwork that I've made with the watercolors. Quite simple artworks. There are so many pieces of artworks that I've made in these months. Most of them are the watercolor textures. Now this one is the another bird. That's the eagle, acrylic and watercolor painting. Yeah, it took me really a long time to make this one into the detailing. Then this one is again the watercolor texture. I think it's the abstract one, but I love it. This one is I mixed the various different colors together. I really don't know what I was doing with this one. Then this one I mixed the graphite and the watercolor together. I really love that because I love the graphite smoothness and the texture of the watercolor. So that's why I mixed these two medium together, and it came out pretty well. This one is the same thing. Then the watercolor texture with the hand lettering. The same again with that. And this one I tried it with the line art. First the watercolor texture and then the line art. Again same over here. Now this one is also the bird painting I've made with the acrylic and the watercolor, and I love pretty amazing such kind of paintings. This one is another watercolor painting, acrylic painting with a swan. Then this one is the another amazing one. This is an amazing bird painting. Now this one is one of my favorite bird painting ever. The owl. I love the eyes and the textures and the detailing in this painting. Then this one is the graphite animal portrait. This is the graphite animal portrait that I made. I really love that. This cat one. Then these all are the watercolor textures, guys, and I pretty enjoy making some textures. Then there is another bird artwork, the flower watercolor artwork. Here again, then the watercolor textures. Then again the watercolor textures. I make the watercolor textures so much. I don't know, it's just simple to create, and also you can just play around with your ideas. Then this one is the another abstract one, then the another hand lettering one. Then I guess this is the whole branch of my artworks with the watercolor textures. A bunch of the watercolor textures that I just randomly made it because I wanted to make that. This one is the abstract. And these are quite miniature artworks, guys. I prefer to work in the small areas rather than the big pieces. So all these simple textures I created. This one is the artwork. Now this one is amazing, guys. I think I'm gonna make a video for this specifically because this is the alcohol resin. Now I uses the substitute for the alcohol resin, and it works pretty well. And this is not the normal paper, guys. This is the I guess the shiny paper, or you can have the paper that is made specifically for printing your photographs. So it is that paper for printing the photographs. I use that, and I made this alcohol ink texture, and this one is also with that. And I don't know if it's looking shiny or not, but I use a substitute of that, so I'm going to make another video talking about how I made that. And this one is not the normal paper, guys. You can see the shininess of that. Is the photo paper, is a paper on which the photos are printed. So that is that paper. So these are some of my artwork, guys, that I've made, and more of them are like my watercolor textures, because I don't know why I really enjoy making them. Another thing I'm going to talk about is my pottery, that I'm also working on the pottery. I started with in the March. Now this one I made the mug, and I painted them. It's quite simple, but I really love how I painted it, and this is the first time me trying the mug pottery, so that's why I love it. I'm going to talk about my pottery, because I started with the ceramics and the pottery back in the March of 2021. So this one is the first mug that I made. So that is the first mug, and I guess I colored it very well. I didn't color in the end and didn't color it well. So this one was my first mug, and I have made a short vlog talking about how I made that. And other than that, I have also made this small one. Now I didn't color it, I just left it like that only. And another one, this one is the small wash, like this one is the small wash, and it's looking shiny. It's giving the craze of the shiny, because I glazes it very well, the blue one. Lower is the same, and this one is quite small, and this is looking pretty amazing and looking pretty shiny, guys. So yeah, and then I made my own stamp, the pottery stamp. Like this one is my own stamp, and I'm making some kind of like a brand with my ceramic and the pottery, because I love creating them, and I'm probably looking for selling my own pottery pieces in the future. Not now, maybe in the few next upcoming months. So that's why I created this stamp. Now this is the stamp I created, and at the back of them I made some particular texture. Like guys, I don't know if you're able to see that. It's quite small, and this one I made that. Another one I made that miniature sculpture. This one is a cute miniature sculpture that I made, and I've already made a complete vlog about that. I'm gonna link that vlog in the card section above, guys. I made a complete vlog on how I made this sculpture, the miniature sculpture. I didn't color it, I just leave it like that, but it's looking pretty amazing. The small cute one with the quite detailing. Hey guys, it's having an amazing detailing in it. And I've already made a complete vlog on how I made this one and various things regarding it. Now this one is the glass in which I made my ash color. Now I have finished my colors. I need to remake the colors from my ashes again, and this time I'm gonna try with the white color as well, because I got the white ashes from somewhere. So I'm gonna probably try the white ashes as well, but this one is the glass that I use for making my ashes color. And now I can show you again, guys, my stamp. Now this one is the stamp that I made, and this is the tip side that I made. Guys, you can hear that bird chirping in the background. Chee chee chee. I think it's quite clearly visible. It's there because near to my house there is a big tree, and on that big tree there are so many birds that come in the morning, in the afternoon, and just like chirping movements and all that. So it's looking pretty amazing that you are near to the nature, and you can still have your work going all throughout the day. But it's really look amazing. I find I love such kind of background noises with the birds, with the small animals and all that. So that's my sketchbook tour, guys, and I've shown you also some of my sketches that I made back in 2019. So that is all, guys, and I hope you really enjoyed today's vlog. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming art vlogs like that. And I'm gonna see you in the next long form art vlog video, guys. And for those of you guys who don't know my name, I am Pashtvika. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video, guys. See you for the next time. Bye, guys.